What's up, guys? Happy Saturday for Rickin' 3 days post Happy St. Patty's Day. And I am co-hosting a housewarming party tonight for one of my really amazing girlfriends, Dawn. She actually used to live here, and she bought her own place back in November. So her daughter and I are co-hosting a housewarming party for her tonight. And I have decided to make 2 appetizers. I usually make jalapeno poppers, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use these tri-colored peppers. And my ingredients are going to be slightly different. I'm not adding the jar of roasted red peppers. So we'll get started. So what you start out doing is, I couldn't find the large log of goat cheese, so I had to buy 2 small logs. You want to start out adding 2 or 1 big log of goat cheese. I'm going to add that here. God, it's a beautiful freaking day. We've had like a week and a half of rain. It's about time that it got real pretty here in Huntersville, North Kakalaki. So I've got my two small logs of goat cheese. And to that, I'm going to add, I've already zested my lemon. I'm going to add the lemon zest. That's going to add such an incredible, just powerful punch pop of flavor to these poppers. So I guess they're not jalapeno poppers. I'm calling them goat cheese, sun-dried tomato, and basil stuffed tri-colored peppers wrapped with prosciutto. They're going to be equally as deep-a-rickin'-licious, let me tell you. I'm adding the juice of half a lime. What's up, Siobhan? Hey, girl! What's going on? So yeah, wow, this is a very tough lemon. So I'm adding the juice of half a lemon, but you do want to zest the whole lemon and add that to the food processor. If I'm using a food processor, that's the best way to blend up all of your ingredients. And I'm going to just rough chop up some basil, just some fresh basil, and add that to my mixture here. Let's get that in here, just so it breaks down a little bit more. And a whole jar of sun-dried tomatoes in oil. And this is can't see, hold on, let me put on my glasses. Problem solved. 8.5 ounce jar of sun-dried tomatoes in oil. So I'm going to dump all of that in here, and that's going to give it a real creamy texture. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, when I take these in there and I make them as jalapeno poppers, people go nuts. So, see, I've got some comments. What's going on, Siobhan? And I have a Facebook user, you sent the rain northwest. I see you as Facebook user, so tell me your name because I can't see that. You might be joining in from my private Facebook group, Deep Rickin'-licious, and sign you. And everybody needs to come over and join that group. That's all about empowerment and inspiration, just living your best life, being your best self. You know, even when you're not your best self, don't matter, just celebrate it because you are worthy. All right, so let's see, a little bit of salt and pepper. Generous amount of Himalayan pink sea salt. That's from the Himalayas. It's going to have a lot of minerals. And what is going on with my pepper here? My cracked black pepper. That's spelled P-E-P-P-A. All right, now we're going to blend this up. Let me make sure I've got all my ingredients. Yes, yes, yes. Now we are going to blend this up. Let me get my lid here. Put this on. All right, it's going to be loud just for a few seconds. Get on high. Blend it up. They actually kind of smell like pizza. This one is pepper. That's what I always, and even when I'm doing my cooking, the cookbook, I always spell it P-E-P-P-A in all my videos. All right, so let's just see the consistency, make sure it's good. Maybe a little bit more blending, just for a few more seconds. Talk amongst yourself. That oil from the sun-dried tomatoes is really going to create a very creamy texture along with that goat cheese. And you know what I realized? I'm such a big honking dude, I didn't put on my headset. So I hope you guys can hear me. I'm screaming. All right. I'm sure this is good. So then what we're going to do, now, this is a huge, 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 huge key. You want to keep your prosciutto in the fridge as long till like literally the last couple minutes that you're going to be using it, because it can be difficult to work with. All right. So I'm just going to take one of these peppers here. Let me put them here. Put those right here. All right. And I'm just going to take a spoon and I'm just going to spoon my mixture into, I'd already sliced up my peppers as well as de-seeded them. That's very important. So de-seeding your pepper. All right, so we've got it stuffed here with the goat cheese, sun-dried tomato, and basil mixture with a little bit of lemon zest and some fresh lemon juice. And now we're going to take a piece of our prosciutto, very thinly sliced prosciutto. Prosciutto is one of my favorite cured meats. I just love it, love it, love it. And it will crisp up in the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, after I finish all these, I'm going to wrap them up, put them in the refrigerator. I'm actually going to bake them at Dawn's house tonight. I'm also making my flavor explosion deviled eggs. My deviled eggs flavor explosion, it's got white wine, ghee, capers, lemon zest, lemon juice, a little bit of paprika, and a sprig of dill on top. They are undamn real, let me tell you. Another one of those, when I take it somewhere, people are like, oh my God. So anyway, so you're going to take your prosciutto here, and you're just going to wrap the popper, the tri-colored popper. Again, you can do these with jalapenos. I just want to do something a little different this time, as I've done those several times when I go places, and I'm responsible for bringing a fabulous appetizer. And I also didn't want to deal with the jalapenos today, because every freaking time I cook with jalapenos, unfailingly, somehow, regardless of how careful I am in cutting up and, working with the jalapeno, I get it on my face and it burns. And I like chemical peels, but I like to have them scheduled. You know what I'm saying? There's one time Dawn and I were here and we were hanging out, and she had bought these Carolina Reaper peppers home. And I was like, oh yeah, I bit into it. I thought I was going to die. Somehow I got it on my face. Oh my God, y'all. I literally, this is crazy. I took Greek yogurt, 2% fat Greek yogurt, and just put it all over my face. And I looked like an idiot for about an hour. But it worked. It dissolved whatever, that oil, because water doesn't do it. So anyway, so I've got my little popper here, and it's wrapped with prosciutto. And that's all you do. So I'm going to finish the rest of these and then get to my deviled eggs. And yeah, I just wanted to pop on real quick and show you what I got going on today. Here, let me answer some of these comments. Thank you all for joining. You kind of, yeah, even if I had the headset on, you wouldn't be able to hear me over that food processor. You make jalapeno poppers, Siobhan? Oh yeah, definitely the dangers. Kim Bond says, True Northwest. You got it, girl. Well, all right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll be seeing you later.